It's Onyx.
Okay then guys, continuing on from the corrupted footage season. And I hate these phone calls. They are literally just a waste of time. Except for, we know it's just a legacy thing from when they first installed it. Well, when they first made these games and we had phone calls so that we could collect items or rebattle trainers. Good idea at the time with the limited hardware, but there's better ways to do it now, like the versus thing or the battle thing that we had in the last game. Much better system, however it can be quite easily used. We're going to take the left route this time since we've finished the right side. We just have to try and deal with these graphic glitches as best we can. I believe from this point onwards that is the only one thing we get, is that thing now when the battle starts, and occasionally, say, battle start stuff. It clears out pretty quick. So I like these Gravelers, I mean, it's a good amount of experience. It's not the boosted amount that we get with for Alligator, 50% extra in every fight. But it's still a decent amount, 400 experience. We get split in half with our... Oh, not too bad, not too bad. I'm hoping that the music's not too loud. I can't really tell what the output is to you guys, so I have turned it down. So yeah, I think it was a bit louder than the last one. Hopefully this plays out a bit better. Sweet, we found an elixir. And here's no trainer. I believe the only Pokemon he has is Onyx. It should be a good amount of experience. I'm getting text messages again. It's always when I'm recording. Rescuer's joke. Alright, so onwards. Easy experience. It's just going to take a while. I'm surprised that we didn't carry on going for the paralysis on this, loads of things. And we're going to have to just keep trying to drop its defense whilst it speeds itself up. The Sandstorm is annoying, because that's counters our Shell Bell. It still does additional damage. It's the best we can do. I say it's experience what we're after, and this is the only way we're going to get experience. A bit more damage from that Sandstorm. It's just chip damage. All it's doing to us is chip damage. Surprisingly, as I recently learned, Onyx isn't all that strong. It actually has a lower attack stat than a Butterfree. Not as strong as a Butterfly. Great night. Right, getting a free... Once again, people asking us for phone numbers. In the dark. I think there should be a warning right there. Well, but also I believe it's another Graveler. That's pretty much all we get down this route is Gravelers. It's something stupid like a 70% chance to encounter. Not something weird like that. Probably not. I know it's high. There's a high chance for Gravelers. Then it's followed by Geodudes and Teddiursas, and Scavery are like really low. Scavery's like 5% and the Teddiursa's 10. Oh, probably even less. And there we go. Self-destruct. If I'm right in remembering, I think we just survive. Yeah. I absolutely hate it when you self-destruct, but experience is experience, I guess. It just means now we've got to heal up Amphi or swap them out. We've denied who the ability to peck. Does that mean you can't eat? Who knows? Yeah, quick heal. We're trying to get Amphi up some levels because we're after the anti-Gyarados. There. And it'll be... I think this one's actually a Teddiursa. What's Geodude? I know it was something different. It's off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember this, as I did this actual recording of the game quite a while ago now compared to today. I'm actually getting really tired again. Even though I've just woke up. Literally woke up and came in here. Geodude, low attack. I believe at this point we just sat running for Geodude, so it's just not worth the battle. Yeah. Well, not for the experience to give you. So all this left side, it's just items. Next to no battles, unfortunately. Nuggy's always good. I think this is yet another Geodude. Or maybe a Teddiursa. Geodude. I know there's another Teddiursa coming up. At some point. So, I'm running out of things to talk about. Essentially, it is just a case of just grabbing these items. There's the Teddiursa. I knew there was another one coming up. Do I catch this one? Must do. So swap into Smeargle. And if I'm swapping to Smeargle, it means I'm catching it, because Smeargle can't fight. Which is always good, you know. That means, since we've already got a Teddiursa, that gives us our Ursa ring. We just need to level up. I don't know what you need to level Teddiursa up to. It's 20 currently. But I got my phone. Teddiursa. There you go. Now you guys get the experiences when I usually play, and I'm just playing using my phone all the time. Greatest invention ever, this. Access to all human knowledge. Level 30, so 10 levels, that's not too bad. It's just too bad it's into the 30s, which, you know, that's taking up experience. It's like, what, 4 or 5k per level when you start getting up to 25. But yeah, and we're running out of balls as well. I don't remember if we actually buy any more. I'm pretty sure we do. I'm pretty sure we buy some more Ultra Balls. I need to make sure that my ball supply is top back up again. Otherwise, we're going to be struggling in the next few days. Say, tomorrow is the last day of the broken footage, as far as I'm aware. And then, well, it is, because I know this is part 5 and there's 6 parts in this. After that, we're going to be going on a massive EXP spree. I kind of guessed that there'd be an item up here, it just seemed too obvious. Have this random path, and PP up, always useful. So we can take that and locale. And just recording the commentary.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry. I'm sure the audience don't mind. Yeah, so
The Shadow Man.
The Shadow Man. He's doing the card game thing. Inscription, that's it. This is a good game, yes. So that's basically all the trainers down this route. I think there may be one more which we can't access because I don't want to go down that path yet. Maybe? Yeah, oh, here we go. So we've got the left and right. So I choose this one. Didn't realise there's a double battle right there. Amateur hour. Should have seen it and stopped and flown back. Well, it is what it is. We got to live with the fact we've just missed out on an opportunity to learn Pulse Swipe, especially with 2 very low level Pokemon, which would have been perfect, because then we don't have to worry about Parasect going down. After which we can then start focusing on getting Mean Look, which we can get from Wild Battles, which should be pretty easy, and Foresight, which once again pretty easy. So we can. Well, once we've got Mean Look or we've got Foresight, either one, we can use it to just spam the Pokemon until they use the move we want, and then we just copy it. Yeah, but right now, we're just going to have to live with it, and my phone's again. Why is it? Whenever I'm streaming, well, recording, it'll instantly come through. So, wasted of the wall. Well, hey, it is what it is. So, onwards. Bit of money, bit of experience, all we can ask for. And once again, we got somebody asking us for a phone number. Great. I was actually kind of hoping that if we actually got some decent phone numbers, we actually might get rid of, like, Liz phoning us all the time and telling us, "Oh, I caught a cool rototo, and then I let it go." Yes. Stop wasting my time. Stop wasting your credit. I guess these days everyone's on contracts, acquired it in the thing. Yeah. I'm not sure it's down that right path. I don't think we actually explored it. I might have to go back up and do another run. So as I'm recording these, I'll take note. If I don't do that other path, I'll go to it later. Like I said, I think there may have been a trainer in there. And that is pretty much the end of that route. We've battled everyone apart from the trainers near the Whirlpool Island. There's, I think, 3 left to do in that area. So I did a bit of research whilst I was doing this episode, and I know there's a couple Pokemon left to, well, get from the pond here. Well, not pond, the river, heading towards the Pokemon League. There is Chinchou and Shelder that have low odds to encounter. I think Chinchou had like a 20% chance and Shelder was 10. And the remaining 70% split between Magikarp and Tentacool. Well, that's using a good rod. We need a super rod to increase those odds, but you can't get the super rod till you get to Kanto. Fortunately. A bit of a letdown for me. Fortunately for me, Chinchou straight away. Fortunately, male. But at least we've seen it now. But male, we can't use it. We could potentially breed it. So we've got a lot of Pokemon on that need to be bred list. We catch again. And surprise, surprise, the exact same Chinchou. I do believe I looked into it. I think Chinchou is actually a 50-50 split on gender. I didn't think. Chinchou. Then again, we've seen that the 50-50 doesn't always work when we went at the ice cave and everything was female. Yep, it's a 50-50 split. With a 35.2% catch rate. I believe that's calculated off the Pokeball. Actually state what it's calculated off. I think that might actually be down to what it's like when you get them down to 1 health and they're asleep with an Ultra Ball, maybe. The best odds you can get. Every time we try to catch a Chinchou, it's always a male. I think that spot may have been cursed. So we just quickly move spots, and all of a sudden, tentacle. Yeah, it's annoying. I do hate the odds on this sometimes. We decided to take it out, make him an example. I think I was actually more just hoping to see what experience we could get if it's worth fighting. And we get a bit of health back. It's not really worth the fight. 300 experience split. So we go back to the original spot. I'd rather just get the Chinchous, or maybe we'll get lucky. Apparently, I'm too quick on the buttons. I think I double tapped. Honest. Land a Pokemon. It's quite easy, to be honest. No tentacle. Yep, we've messed up now. We should have just stayed in the one spot. What happens? Jesus Christ. But yeah, we're going to just basically just stay in this area and we're going to keep fishing until we get this Chinchou. So we need to get some Pokemon done. And we are slowly lagging behind, especially in these episodes where we haven't been catching a lot. Chinchou, female, done, solid. So you know what's coming now. Next comes out Smeargle, then goes down the Sport, then goes to the Flaming Balls over and over again until we own it. So I'm starting to get used to using the mouse on the touchpad over using the directions. Spark, it's not a bad move. Yeah, electric water type is quite annoying. Or it. And then obviously catch it. The Smeargle will be good once we finish. So, as Charles talked before about Technician raising its attack power, and Metronome makes it so it just hits quicker and quicker. Not quicker, it hits more powerful each time you hit. So it's a good move, especially when dealing with high level Pokemon like say Entei or Raikou. I believe I was having to prat around my phone again, or something came up. There was a reason why I didn't play that. Maybe I was looking at the odds on what the catch rate was for it. Either way, we're going to catch this Chinchou. We need the Chinchou. There we go. Chinchou down. I don't think we catch the second one. I don't remember catching the second one. I think I rolled this down to we could just breed it to get another, but for now, that will do. We caught the Pokemon we wanted. This is what the next few episodes will be. Basically, for me, I'm going to end up having to just go around and catch these Pokemon. There's a Lantern I don't think you can get. Fortunately, went to the wrong box. Alright. As we started running, I started to realise, what's the point? Why am I walking over? I can literally fly to every location now. I might as well just fly up, and then I can get straight to a Pokemon Center. I think I was going in mostly to sort the box system out because I'd realised I'd messed up. Actually, I might have changed my mind. I might have been going for the Pokemon Gym again. No graphical glitch. I guess I missed that one when I was looking at it before. Right, yep. So, moving the teddy bears to where it belongs. I've got my list up again. Maths, yep, goes there. Sweet, sorted. Back over here, pick up the Chinchou. I had to look it up. I was struggling to find Chinchou. When I'm basically faced with a wall of text, it's kind of hard to ping out one name. Which I'm going to have to do again, because I'm going to have to, well, when I do the editing for that box up there, which will come after I've done this recording, I've then got to put everything got to be tickied off. Now, was it this one? No, there's another Pokemon later that I'm going to catch, I believe. But you'll see it when I come up where I majorly mess up. Anyway, so now that's sorted. And I remember we need to go back to that box because it's annoying. More graphical glitches again, great. At least they're not as bad now. Mostly just colours. No. Cheers for making me a liar game. I can't even remember what it is I was trying to do. I think I was even confused myself. Heal. That's what screwed me over in my last two attempts at the gym, was the heal and the fact I misclicked. So I believe that's where I'm going now. I'm going for the gym. So I'm basically rewatching this and I can't remember what was going on. I can't remember if it was this or the next episode. It must be this episode, because I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing in the next one. So we're going back to the gym leader. He seems to get the worst glitchingness after we've had a black screen. At least we stuck around the area until it cleared itself. Yeah, it was just like note taking, checking my Pokemon over, make sure I've got them in the right order, make sure everybody's got fully healed. What was I thinking here? I was looking into the odds of catching a Dratini, which we can't do here. And I had to look up the name of the village. Yes, apparently there is no Dratini in this back bit. There's only Magikarp between like level 5 and 20 or something. Surprisingly, I'm surprised I didn't pick up on that Entei and Reiko being so close to us. There's nothing stopping us from running up to one of them or exploring them now. That's something that'll come soon. I'm gonna have to majorly get up Smeargle. I'm close to getting False Swipe. We know when we get to Dragon's Den there is Twin Battle in there, where we will be going for the False Swipe. After that, we just need to gain 2 levels, and we'll get another sketch, and then we will be going after Drowsy's. Drowsy's just down below Goldenrod. Because in that area, they've got Mean Look. Pretty sure they've got it. So I'll look it up on my phone again just to make sure that I'm definitely going to get Mean Look from there. If not, the Ghastlies in the Burn Tower, I think, have Mean Look. Why did I leave? I remembered something. Potions. Just to make sure. I don't want to go into battle and then discover, you didn't have enough, you've just revived, or I just used one Hyper Potion would be good. I buy some balls first. Like I said, we needed a top up. We were very, very low on balls. I get some potions. I realise how much money we have left now. So 5 will have to do. It's pretty much a heal for everyone in the party at least once. And I spend the rest of it on revives. Great, 2 whole revives plus the one we found, so 3 revives. That should get us through this battle. And of course, we'll talk to this guy, hoping again, and berries. Why does my mother keep sending me fresh fruit? I eat a lot of fruit. The muscle band. I believe that increases your strength, but limits you to 1 move. I had to look to see what that did, because I can't remember. Oh, slightly boosts physical moves. I was going to give this to somebody, but then I was like, who do I really give it to? Because they've all got at least 1 special. You know, I just end it. Yeah, I'd rather have the Nevermelt Ice and the Shellbell, just to give me a little bit of extra HP. Especially since that's a Pokemon that's going to paralyze others. It means we can paralyze, and then we get a couple turns potentially where we can just heal up. But yeah, we're going back on. We're going to battle Claire. As we saw again, it's a slight graphical glitch there. It was only a colour change slightly. It was only ever so slight. I think it's mostly because of the colour palette that's being used. I think it understands these colours a bit better. Hey, at least we've got footage out of it, so I'm not going to advertise the recovery. Oh, bad glitches again. Yeah, I'm not going to advertise, obviously, the software that did this. As good as they are, that it could be better. And I had to prat around a lot to get this to work. I mean, I get how they're trying to be original with this stuff, but this is just annoying. These puzzles to have to do the gyms. Why can't it just be a simple, just walk forward, battle 3 trainers, and hey, gym leader! Like it was in Kanto. Well, it still is in Kanto. I believe there's only Visible Maze, Teleport Puzzle, the Switch Puzzle. I have to try and remember. Brock's was a straight through, Missy's is a straight through. Then you go down to Surge, that's the Switch Puzzle. You go back up, you go to Lavender Town. Cut across, you do the Grass Gym. That was just a walk through, so it's 3. From there, you can get the T, you can take on Sabrina. That's the teleport one, so no. You go down to Big Koga, that's the maze one, no. Blair was the puzzly one, you got questions. Yeah, and then Giovanni's gym was just a walk through. So, well, there was the claws, moving claws. So this has been an easy battle there. There you go. We managed to paralyze the Gyarados, and 2 Thunder Punches, it's down. Loads of health left. Personally, I would prefer to have done more damage, but for this we were going more for the heal. It's kept us nice and healthy. I know, it's just running slightly. And who's still getting a little bit of experience, so he's doing well. He's to get to 20, I believe, so 7 levels to go there. You wouldn't know an owl could learn Uproar. Makes sense, Screecher Owls, Screaming Owls, whatever you want to call them. Swapping it over to our Feraligatr so we can take out these 2 Pokemon. Because, you know, Ice Pokemon against this Dragon. I do need to look into where we get Ice Punch from, because I would like to upgrade this Ice Fang. I mean, it's a good move, but Ice Punch would be a lot better. I don't think it's enough to one-shot. Oh, it is. Jesus. Okay. It's the next one I don't think we can one-shot it. The stat line on it's slightly different. Hoop needs 6 more levels now. No Dragonair. Yeah, it's fine. I questioned during this, why would she send out a Dragonair against Pokemon that just use an ice move? Surely you'd swap over to your Kingdra. You'd swap over to that one because that is a Pokemon that isn't affected by ice. She paralyzed me, slowed me down enough for me to get a damage. That is probably the best moveset she could have done. You know, she was getting a free hit last turn, so you know, if you paralyze me, It slows me down. It means you get easier hits. There's a chance that I'm not going to hit you back. You get a free hit in. I obviously got paralyzed. She got the extra hit. So it was a good move. Good move on her half. Good move. Obviously, we're going to use our weakest move there because we don't want to waste PP. We have more than enough, but you know, you need to be sparing because you don't know how things are going to go. 5 more levels on Hoot Hoot to go. Finally, she sends out the Kingdra. I always forget its name for some reason. I get it confused with Sea King, which is where the problem comes in. It's the King part. Oh no, the real battle begins. She's on the last Pokemon. Obviously, paralyzed because we're getting sick of this thing. And she denies my ability to hit. It's fine. I'm going to deny your ability to hit. Difference is mine. I lose PP, you don't, whereas you won't. At this point, it's a case of we know that the Thunder moves ain't going to help with Duo. Strength could do some damage, but the best bet for us right now is just to get his defense down. We can start hitting it a little harder. But once again, we forget Thunder moves don't work, so we switched over to it. We tried twice. Oh look, now we remember. Thunder moves don't work. The Dragon type is resistant for some reason, and she's just lowering my accuracy even further. This is a new strategy for me. I've not seen her do this before. I realised when we moved to Strength. And it barely does any damage. See, because it was just running through my mind at this point. If I get her to low health... looks like my nose has pissed me off. Yeah, if I get it to low health, she's just going to Hyper Potion. And then I'm going to have to do it again. So I believe at this point my thought process is just if we can get its defense down. I know I'm going to get shot quickly, as we can see there. My health came down quickly, so we just aim to get the defense down on this as best we can. We're going to get taken out by the Hydro Pump one way or another. Hey, paralyze. Let's get another in. We could potentially get it. No, and we failed. And it failed, so great. We need to get defense down. We need to get it as weak as possible. There we go, another defense down. No little tingle on our bell. We know we're not going to survive because, you know, that Hydro Pump's just going to wipe us. But now the defense is down and it's slow, it means whatever Pokemon we send up next is going to hit hard and they're going to be fast. That was the main advantage here. So we send up Crobat. Obviously, the next step we're going to go through is that Feraligatr doesn't have a moveset against it. My thought process here is if we can confuse it, we can deny its hits even more. Plus, now that we've swapped Pokemon, Smokescreen's now cleared, which is good for us. No. Personally, that's why I prefer it when Pokemon have increased dodge, if we have to do it, over using Smokescreens. As soon as you swap Pokemon, you lose it, whereas you only lose increasing your own evasion if you swap. And then once again, we go back to the fly strategy. Because it's a case of, it gives you double chance that she's going to hit herself in confusion, and she's paralyzed, she's going to do it. But hey, we took her defense down enough that Crobat actually did it. Good job, Zuzu. 4 more levels for Hoot Hoot to go. And that is in here done. Okay, I believe this is pretty much the end of this episode. I think we basically just leave, and that's going to be where we're going to end it. See the timer. I'm pretty much doing this thing. She says to us she isn't going to give us the badge yet because we're not good enough. She wants us to get rid of our IELTS and then she'll admit our ideals and then she'll get rid of it. So we have to go to the Dragon's Den and get approval from the Dragon Masters. It's not too bad. I mean, like, I think there's one trainer technically between us and him. So yeah, it's easy to get to it. That's the end of this episode. Tomorrow is the last episode from the corrupted footage. Once again, I'm going to say I apologise for it. You know, from now on, we're going to be doing a lot of backups. I'm going to be recording to a hard drive, and it's got 2 terabytes worth of information space on it, so we shouldn't get another corruption ever again. Thank you for sparing with us. Thank you for sticking with us, and until next time, guys, I will see you on the other side. Bye.
Who's that Pokemon?